Yo, what is up, my people? Here we have a AR build for you guys. Yo, these monsters sometimes are hard to kill, and this crit build right here is disgusting. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope it helps you breeze through content. This is tier 15, and I'm just bursting through all the enemies. I'm gonna teach you how to make the burst, like the perfect burst in my opinion. For now, right, as we keep progressing through the game, we're gonna keep learning better builds, better weapon combinations, better mod combinations. And yeah, we're live over on Twitch every day, helping the community with tier clears, whatever you guys need, man. Just hit me up. I got you, either in the comments or come through the chat. I usually try to burst down a smaller enemy and then work on the boss. That way my 5 seconds of 100% crit are useful, and then I'll change my attention to another ad, a smaller one, kill him again, and then work on the boss so I can get that fat damage. Once I run out of 5 seconds, I'll go ahead, keep moving, make sure I'm getting my life back and ammo with this move that I'm about to show you again, and then work on the boss. This has been helping me do tremendous clears super fast with viewers. Some of my viewers come with support builds. Sometimes they don't have enough time to like be super build out, maxed out, so I'm glad to help them. And it's a beautiful thing, man. This strategy for me is it, and I'm just ripping through everything, so I hope you rip too. Yeah, so this AR build is gonna work perfect in tier 15 solo and almost any content you do, especially when you use it correctly. All right, another thing I wanted to touch on: in a group, you're gonna be able to get insane damage. Right here, I had a Devastator in the group with a gear set that was boosting my damage. I was hitting for 1,000,000 a burst, 800k. It was crazy, man. Just deleting 900k, just deleting the bosses, and the ads 1.3. So the stronger the group synergy, of course, the stronger the build. Then you got to get your buffs up and do that fat damage, right? But yeah, our strategy is impeccable, and our burst damage is phenomenal, bro. Bro, I'm hitting 833 though. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this video, and I'm gonna try to guide you the best I can. Okay, this is solo, like I said. Gonna come out with our rounds and do some work right here. Crawler, and it's beautiful. The ash, everything works just perfect. You could go with more damage, but that would be at the like, you would like be sacrificing some survivability for it, which is not too bad because this game like rewards you for being aggressive, but at the same time you want that survivability. Let's get it. All right, family, here we are in our beautiful spot, right? So right here, we're gonna go ahead and show you what we're running. And dude, I've tried so many different combinations. I've tried a bunch of ARs, and for me, these are probably the 2 best ARs right now. I like trying to use this double gun, but it just doesn't like cut it enough. But it is good. It is fun to use. The critical shots are insane when you get them anomaly effects. But yo, I'm gonna teach you how I'm basically doing this. All right, so right now I'm all God road. All my build is fully maxed out. I have about 75 hours in the game right now, and yo, this build is just disgusting, and I'm enjoying it so much. All right, so I'm going with close range, long range. Ideally, I would love crit damage also instead of weapon life leech, but you know, this is the best that I could get for now. Okay, I crafted this from a blue. That way I could choose my tier 2 mod. All right, I'll show you right now, but my tier 2 mod is Brain Eater. Okay, like this, right? So we'll take this submachine gun just for me to show you guys. I'm gonna use some of my materials. I hope you love me for it, but you should know this. If you don't know this already, I definitely want to show you. All right, so we're gonna come over here to this weapon, and we're gonna be able to improve the rarity. Okay, so what's gonna happen is that this is gonna go from blue to epic. It's gonna cost you some titanium, but you know it's worth it. And this is gonna give you a random tier 2 mod. All right, you're going to be able to choose from one of 3 available options, and right here, as you can see, you have Claymore, you have Damage Link, and you have Crematorium. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you want to play with. Shots link up to 4 enemies, sharing 30% of their weapon damage. So this is cool. You can keep making these weapons until you find the perfect tier 2 mod that you want, and then you can slap any tier 3 that you want. Like, let's say one of the best mods in the game, Killing Spree. let's say you want to go with this, boom. So we just made this, and now we have damage link and killing spree on a purple. After that, you want to go ahead and raise your attributes. These shards are going to be from deconstructing other materials or other gear sets or other pieces of gear, and they're going to give you, it's going to show you, you see right here how it says skill life leech. Whenever I delete this, this symbol is showing me that this is the shard that I'm gonna get. Okay, so if you don't already know, now you know. But each one has its own, like you can see right here, since this is not upgraded, it's only armor piercing. But once I upgrade it, I'm gonna get each one of those back. Okay, so 18%, 10%, and 10%. We're gonna get that all back. And make sure you're doing this when you're leveled up all the way. Okay, because if you maximize your attributes before you level up, these are going to go down, okay, because they randomize, if you don't already know. So let's go. After that, I took High Roller's tier 3 talent of Embalmer's Rage. After I get a kill, it gives me 5 seconds where every single shot will be a crit, okay? After those 5 seconds, which this takes 4 seconds to cool down, you kill another ad, and then you have your shots again. Absolutely crazy, ridiculous damage. Probably the best talent in the game, I think. I'm not too sure. There's a lot of talents, there's a lot of synergy, but this one is no joke, man. No joke. All right, fam, now that you comfortable and know about the AR, hopefully, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Right here, we're gonna move on to the gear set and the items that I'm using, the mods. So this gear set right here is, if you don't have it, it's okay. If you want to work towards it, you can definitely. It's not a bad idea. It triples the size of volcanic rounds, damaging aura that surround each bullet. You let me know what you think about that and how that feels when you play with it. Right here, I like it personally. I feel like I'm blasting through everything, and it just makes me feel super powerful, okay? So with this torturous set, I'm using the death sentence mod, and this is for my ash blast. All right, so my skills are similar to the last video for my shotgun. I still like these. I feel like these are some of the best skills for survivability and end game, but I'm sure like some of these other skills as phase beam and eruption, thermal blast, overheat, I'm sure those are all great. Heat wave. So it just depends on your play style, right? Play with what you feel comfortable. Let's say, for example, you use ash and you don't like it, or you use feast the flames and you don't feel comfortable with it. By all means, use some skills that work for you, okay? This is for you. This is tailored for you, all right? Whatever you're comfortable with. Even if you might feel like you're doing a little bit less damage or anything like that, don't worry about it, all right? Follow your gut and play the way you want to play. I promise you, it's going to be more fun, and you're usually going to get a better result, okay? So Bloodlust is the next mod that I'm using, and you can use any firepower mods, but I think this is one of the better firepower mods. When you get a killing shot, it increases your firepower by 17k, and it stacks up to 3 times, all right? I believe this is different for each one of us depending on your firepower. But yeah, this lasts 10 seconds, and it stacks up to 3 times. Over here, we're going to go with Volcanic Flames. Again, we want to imply, or we want to afflict weakness onto the enemies. That way, when they hit you, they're not absolutely one-shotting you. This lowers their damage by about 20%. And then we also have Bullet Absorption, all right? Feed the Flames is one of my favorite talents. And or skills, we're running 2 mods for that, okay? We're running Bullet Absorption, tier 1 mod. And then we're running a tier 3 mod called Flame Grasper. And this Feed the Flame enables you to absorb 2 additional enemies. So for a total of 3 enemies, all right? And if you remember, every time you replenish or you feed the flame 1 time on 1 enemy, it replenishes 33% of your mag. So that means you're not going to run out of bullets if you're doing it on 3 different people, okay? That's 99% quick maths. If you don't already know, that's a full magazine back every time you absorb their souls. All right, amazing. I love it. This combination, yo, listen, if you using vampiric mod, is dope, but this is every 10 seconds, right? So, you know, vampiric mod takes you to have to bleed the enemy, and then you have to use that vampiric mod. So it's a lot of different mods you're using to kind of replenish that ammo, where here you could use these 2 mods and replenish your full mag, right? So real dope, and it's on command, so it's not like, you know, you have to hit the crit or you have to get the kill. It's just use your skill every 10 seconds, get a full magazine every 10 seconds. So in my opinion, the buff lasts for 5 seconds. You should be like killing an ad, blasting through a boss, or blasting through anything else for those 5 seconds. Bidding your time, you know, shooting ads, Once you see you're low on your mag, let's say like maybe 10% left, you have like 3 to 5 bullets. Most of the time it's gonna lock you out. Anytime you're using volcanic rounds, you're gonna feel a lock once you have 1 bullet left. At that time, you want to use your skill and get the full mag back. Continue that and keep it going. All right. With this combination, with critical shot brain eater, where it doesn't consume ammo, and in bomber's rage, if you're landing your shots, you're literally like just killing everything without running out of ammo. Okay, that's the best part of this build for me, and that's what I want you to do as a gamer, and try to work these mechanics in your favor. Okay, right here we have crit stack. Like I said, I'm trying to do damage. Let me know what mods you might like. I tried standing tall. I tried a few other mods. They were cool, but this stacks up to 5 times for my crit, right? So crit shots build up a 5-second stacking effect that grants you 3,500 anomaly, and we're like critting all the time, right? And it gives you 7,000 firepower bonuses that stack up to 5 times. Okay, so that's fat, nice damage. And we have extra mag in case we run out of bullets, in case, you know, we're working hard to keep our bullets the whole time. Let's say, for example, you run into a boss, you can't crit them, you know, you lose that 1 mag, you still have an additional mag in case you need to. Okay, so right here we have damage absorber, and this increases my resistance. And I suggest everybody use this type of mod if you want to, right? At the same time, the game rewards you with having more damage, I feel, but you want to have some survivability, man. You don't want to be playing with somebody and they have to pick you up the whole time, down but not out. That's not fun gaming. I don't like it, you know, but it's up to you on what you want to run, right? So bullet kindling deals 20% more damage against afflicted enemies with burn. Easy, no brainer. Volcanic rounds is making them burn. Easy dubs. All right, lastly right here we have emergency stance. All right, this is another defensive mod. You might be able to get away with having one of them, but like I said, if you're not trying to ever be in that down state, I highly suggest you use some defensive mods. Don't use too many because you need damage. The more defensive mods you use, the more damage you're gonna lack, but at the same time, you know, like, you're gonna be surviving in a sense. So like, lower damage is better than no damage, like being down and out, but at the same time, you get it, you get me. All right, with that, that's the whole build. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I explained it perfectly for you. If I didn't, let me know. I'm gonna show you the tree before we go. Pyromancer, our burn, and we're healing. As Pyromancer, will recover our health whenever enemies are marked by your skill and killed. Okay, so you receive 10% additional anomaly and skills mark enemies. So right here we have, we're gonna go with increasing our weapon damage. We're gonna go with reducing our cooldown. We're also gonna get some more weapon damage against marked enemies with the volcanic rounds. We're gonna go with assault rifle damage since we're using an assault rifle. Right here we have ash for damage to enemies when we're ashing them, which is our skill right here, ash blast. This is really, really important. And once you get to the end game, I've done Eye of the Storm a few times with my boy Shadow, and this works on stopping those sword dudes, man. If you've been to that end game, you know what I'm talking about. Those sword dudes are crazy. They are like OP beast mode, and this is the answer. Okay, so right here we're gonna be doing some Eye of the Storm carries. Let me know if you're ready in the comments. I got you. Right here we're gonna go with incinerate. It burns. As soon as that burn ends, they're gonna become ash. Ash enemies last 15% longer, which is a few seconds, so that's cool. Right here we have another 15, so 30 altogether. We're going with resistance this time, resistance piercing. I'm going with some armor piercing also. I want to have different type of damages so that they can work together, right? Multiply in a sense. Right here we have increased weapon damage by 10% against marked enemies. More weapon damage. More weapon damage. I love weapon damage. We could have went over here with increasing our weapon leech, but yo, we're blasting so fast we don't even need that. So ashes to ash, every time it's inflicted, you get a vulnerable status. So real nice. You're getting the 2-for-1 right there. Right here we have decreased reload speed. We have increased damage against elites. We have immobilized skills. And lastly, we have 30% damage right here. And the big boy, the burning situation, we get 45% weapon damage for 10 seconds when we use our skills. So this is what's causing sometimes those 800, 1.3 million bursts right here. Okay, all of this together does that type of damage. So if you don't already know, volcanic rounds, one of my favorite any type of rounds on any character is usually like one of the best ways to play, and very, very powerful. All right, so if you haven't already tried it, try it. We're gonna be trying to make a LMG build soon and a sniper build for you guys, so I'm hoping you liking the videos and the content. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be live over on Twitch in a bit. If I missed anything, feel free to let me know. Feel free to scream at me, and I'm more than happily answer you. Like I said, this is just my AR build right now. Like I said, I only have 70 hours in the game so far. Once I have more hours, I'm sure I'll be able to make this build a lot better and max it out a lot better. Okay, so right here, I'm gonna probably be getting the helmet, the cowboy helmet or the beret, and then moving this helmet to another piece. I'll probably delete the helmet so I could get the death sentence, because when you use the death sentence, it gives you weapon damage and anomaly damage against enemies afflicted by the skill, and it's increased respectively by 40% and 30% for 5 seconds. So you're getting 40% damage here. You're getting 40% damage from your tree after Ash. You're getting insane damage in general after Ash. They're becoming vulnerable, which means they're taking even more damage. Oh my goodness, dude. So I really hope this build helped you guys, and kiss on the lips for everybody out there. I'll catch you later. I'm gonna go live on Twitch right now. Hope to see you there. Make sure you come. Make sure you like and subscribe, baby. See you later.